Hello, this is KITOT. Keep it to one topic. Today we're going to discuss the humor of typos and misspelled words. I guess to start off with typos, I really do find them silly. I don't know, something about it. An example for like typos, I have a new keyboard and I'm not used to the key caps, is it? I guess the little keys that you actually click on themselves. Instead of being more flat, they're like this. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, my fingers will slip off of the key and like hit other keys. So obviously like I'll type a typo. Maybe I could put an example here of my spelling errors when I do this on that keyboard. My keyboard. And it's just, I don't know, something so silly. Like, wow, I really bungled up that word. My fingers really bungled up the word that I tried to conjure digitally. I really did that, huh? And I don't know, nothing like mean-spirited or anything. It's just like, wow, like that really happened. Like, that's so silly. How much more can we bungle up this word? Because it's like, sometimes it's like, I don't even know what word it is that I typed. When I read it back, it's like, that was crazy. Like, I don't know how I managed that. And it's almost impressive. Let's call Guinness, you know what I'm saying? I think another thing that's like, kind of like silly, kind of goes in hand with like, oh, like the typos and the misspelled words. But more specifically typos, I would say in this instance. And again, it's more lighthearted. But like if a friend does it, like they do like a typo and like, you know, if it's like, oh, I looked around and they typed out I looked, like they just like, it's completely weird and different. Or like, what's another example? What's an example? Oh, you know what? Actually, I do have an example. I think I typed out like named before or something. I don't even remember what it was, but the word came out to NANED. Was it November, Oscar November, Echo Delta? And I'm like, I don't know, like why is it named? I don't know. What is another joke? Well, you know, the classic one where you accidentally do YUO and it's just like what you are doing, you know? So silly. Or like, I don't know, just something simple. Like doing, it's like, what are you doing? Oh, what are you ooding? Like, what are you ooding? What I'll do is, what I will do is, if a friend does like a typo, I'll repeat the typo that they did because it's just like, yeah, like that's the word. It's silly. I just think it's so silly. I guess it's kind of like a little poking fun. But again, it's all lighthearted, all in good jest, you know, because that wasn't like, you know, anything crazy. Like, you know, I'm gonna freak out about a typo. Like, it did happen, you know, human error. And human error can be silly sometimes. Now, with misspelled words, I feel like there's just something so silly. Like, an example is, instead of saying good, or like typing GOOD, delta, GO delta, I'll type GOOT tango. Because I just feel like that's so silly to say. Gut. How you doing? I'm doing good. Good morning. I think that's so silly. It's so cute and silly. Gut. What's another word that's like, I try to spell it a little wrong, a little different. Let's change how we think. Not a little wrong, a little different. I think it's funny to spell the word a little different. Yes. Another misspelled word, or like I say it on purpose because like you know, like that's the joke. Like cracked. Oh, like you're so cracked at the game. I've seen it spelled with CRAKT. Cracked. Like, it's so silly. Cracked. So silly. Oh, I love it. I love the little humor, the lighthearted, fun, silly, whimsical humor of misspelled words. Little typos. But you know, I guess there's a line to it. Like I could understand someone being irritated if someone used the wrong there the wrong two too. You know what I'm saying? Like that makes sense, because it's like, like it's just not the proper grammar for, I guess specifically, we'll say the English language. And I don't know, maybe sometimes it is irritating, but I don't know. Is it really that serious to get that upset if someone uses the wrong two? I do notice it, and I guess I would say I don't know if I find it humorous, because I feel like that would be like, I don't know, maybe it's more mean of like, oh, like using the wrong two, because it's like now we're like making fun of your grammar, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, that feels a little mean-spirited. That doesn't feel right, but I don't know, maybe they don't know. Maybe it'd be a good time to teach, who knows? Now I'm getting philosophical with this. But yeah, I would say I don't really find too much humor. It's like usually the examples that I said. Yeah, it's just like, I think with like typos, it's just like cute to see the like human brain just brain fart, however it happened, you know, my fingers misspelling the words. It's like, that's so silly. Like, how did I like miss that? Oh, like silly human, silly little creature. Yeah, you know. I don't know why. This is actually another thing that I'm remembering. I don't know why it was taking me a bit, because I know there's like a few words, a handful of words that I'll, what's it called, misspell or like typo. Y'all ever have like a numerous time offender of like typos? Like, I don't know how I keep typoing this word, like, I don't know. But anyway, the word that I misspell is dollar, because I like to say it like dollar, and I feel like dollar would be spelled D-O-L-A-R, not D-O-L-L-A-R. $1 million. I think that's so silly. I think it's because, on top of that, another aspect to the humor is that I say it in my head, and maybe I add a little voice to it. So, for example, dollar, but it's not funny saying it like dollar, even though it's still misspelled. But dollar, I don't know, it's just a little silly. $1 million, $2. It's so silly. Dollar, like low-key, like a stem too. I just be like dollar. And then the cracked example, like it's just something like quick, and it's like correct. Like, it's so plain and simple, gets the point across, very silly in its simplicity, you know what I'm saying? Correct. Misspelling names, but not on purpose. Misspelling names accidentally, so this would be more of like a typo, because I do think there's also another line of like maliciously misspelling someone's name, you know, can happen, you know, and that's not humorous. Don't want to laugh at the expense of others or to hurt people's feelings. That would make me sad, and that's not humorous. That's not humorous. But as an example, if like my name, right, Rose, R-O-C-E. If I was like, oh, I accidentally like mistyped my name, and it's like R-O-E-C. It's like, that's so silly. Like rogue, roic. So silly, like, how did this happen? Or like, even crazier, adding a letter, because you know how like my fingers will go off the keys and just like put in other letters that we don't need at all. So silly. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like a lot of the humor is like adding a silly little voice to it, and I don't know why I add a silly little voice. I guess just like one of the things to make life worth it, you know what I'm saying? Humor is important. Laughter is important. Laughter is the best medicine. So I guess keep typoing and misspelling for pure whimsy, you know? In the right context. In the right context. Just like Aja. Just to briefly say, it was the video that Morphine Love Dion was being taught how to Vogue by Aja. Yes, just had to mention that. If you know, you know. In the right context. Don't be acting a fool. Maybe we can do an example of like some words up here. A list of words. A list of examples. Bing. 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 Oh wait, I I probably shouldn't be like doing the sounds, right? But yeah, that was just something I was thinking of. It doesn't have to be crazy deep, but it's just something I wanted to share. Had to speak my truth about the humor of typos and misspelled words under the right context. Yes, guess that's it. So the video ends when I clap.